Hi and welcome. In this video, I am going to explain what is Sling model. So before explaining what is exactly Sling model, I will just explain you why we need it. Okay. By now you must have understood how we create functional component. Okay. So I have created one functional component in which I have two fields. One is both are text fields. One is text1 and another is text2. Okay, and this is my HTML page. Okay, if I want to print the values of these text1 and text2, how can I print text1 value? So properties is out of the object text1 and text2. Okay, let me configure this component on this page. I'll just okay, and yeah, this, let me just put some value. This is text1 value and this is text2 value. Yeah, and it's giving me basically both values. But so far we have not used Sling model. Now what is Sling model? Instead of using properties object out of the object, what we will do, we will write sightly use API. Okay, and we will hit the backend, which is nothing but a Pojo class. In this case, I'm using my Sling model, and then that Pojo class will have getters of these two properties, and from that I will get those properties in this model. This is a variable, I can choose different name, I can choose wheres or anything, and then using this model I will get those properties. So let me just show you what is Sling model. So this is my Sling model in which it's a Pojo class. I have two variables. Yeah, of course I need to declare them private. I have just do that private. Okay, and then I will have getters of them. I have getter for text1 and I have getter for text2. This is the annotation we have to use, that is @ model. Inside this we have adaptables is what type of things can adapt this Pojo class to it. For example, if I want to adapt this model to a resource class, or if I want to adapt this model to a request class, so in that case we have to specify. Or even if you have created any custom class and then you want to make it as an adapter, then we have to declare it inside adaptables. So otherwise you will not be able to adapt it. Default injection strategy is whenever we try to inject any of the properties to Sling model, if those are not declared as optional and those are coming null, then you will get exception. So to just avoid it, either we can declare it on each variable level, or we can declare it as class level as well, because of course it's better practice to declare it as class level. If you know, like in your class, in your model, there can be some null properties as well. Okay, then we have annotations called @value map value. We have annotation called @inject as well. If you know, like what type of property you are assigning, in my case I know it's a value map, so that's why I have used @value map value. If you have maybe a Sling object, you can use @Sling object, or you can use @inject. I have added another video discussing where we should use @value map value, or where should we use @inject. There are other annotations as well, @via. Please check that video to understand it. Basically, what is the purpose of those annotations. So to understand the Sling model, it's just a getter. It's just a Pojo class in which we have getters of each properties. Okay. That's it here. And then on our sitely as an HTML site, what we have to do, instead of properties dot text one, within our dollar and then curly brackets, what we have to do, whatever value we are assigning it to, right, it's model. So I will just use model. That's it. Okay, after deployment I will just let me install it. It's active now. Let me refresh the page again. Okay, again it's getting the same value, but instead of using properties, I'm using Sling model. So this is how we create Sling model. Okay, I think it's very simple. Hope you have enjoyed this video. That's it in this video. Thank you so much.